Hello everyone, I am that you guys are doing well, and in today's video I will show you guys all the anime easter eggs and references that were found in the Neverness to Everness or NTE closed beta test. So be careful that some of these scenes may contain spoilers for both the game as well as for anime. So with that in mind, let's start. So let's first start with the one of the popular scene from Sakamoto. As you can see the window scene, and here is the anime reference, and this is from the anime Sakamoto Deska, and this is Sakamoto reference right here. And in the same location, if we move to the next class, we can see the popular reference from Chunibyo movie scene. Okay, and this is the magic circle from the Chunibyo movie, and the reference is right here. As you can see, this is like almost one-to-one recreation from the anime. Now the next reference is from the cutscene from the story of the game, which references the Itachi death scene, and here it is. And here is the source of anime, which is from the Naruto Shippuden, which shows the sad dying of Itachi Uchiha. Now the next easter egg is from the very popular movie called Your Name, and this is the staircase which is shown at the end of the movie, and here is the staircase, right? So if we come down here, we can see it's almost a one-to-one recreation of the staircase. Okay, right, so it is also in the game, right? And right here is the top view. Okay, so it looks absolutely beautiful at the night. And now I will show you guys the anime reference. And now here is the scene in which this staircase was inspired from. This is the scene from the movie Your Name, which is quite popular anime movie. Okay, and this staircase is also based on the real life location in Japan, and the photo of that staircase is right here. And here is the real life image of that staircase, which is located in Shinjuku, Japan. Okay, and here is the anime scene once again. And now let's move on to the next reference. Now the next easter egg or the reference is the Super Saiyan aura, and in the game the Super Saiyan aura is shown in a cutscene, and which is shown right here. As you can see, she's transforming into Goku, as we all know, not Goku but Super Saiyan aura, and here is the anime reference, and which is also of course the very popular scene in the history of the anime. Now the next one is the Bocchi the Rock anime reference. In the map, if you come to this location, there is a staircase heading down to a basement, as you can see, and on the stairs you can see the sign, which is a clear reference to the main characters of the Bocchi the Rock. Okay, and if you go down the stairs, you can see the various signs of music, right, which is obviously a reference to their Bocchi's practice house. Okay, right, and unfortunately we cannot enter, but from the structures we can see that it is clearly a Bocchi the Rock anime reference. Okay, now I will put the images of the video right here so that you can have a clear reference from where that came from. Okay, so, and here it is. And the structures look similar from the door. Okay, and now this is it for the Bocchi's reference. Now let's move on to the next reference. Okay, now the next reference is this headless rider, which is inspired from the anime character called KLT from anime Durarara, and he is a boss fight in this game, and he enjoyed the cutscene. And here he does the Akira slide. Now I will show you guys the reference from the anime. And here she is in the anime. She rides the bike with a helmet and with no head as shown right here, and she has her weapon as sight. Okay, and this is where the game was inspired from. And now after this, let's move on to the next reference. And now the next Easter egg or reference is a giant flower boss in the game, which is a reference from a giant flower in a very old anime from the mystery archives of Dandelion. And here is the boss in the game. And now after this, I will show you guys the reference from which it was taken, I mean the anime. And here it is. And here in the anime we can see the similar background as in the game, and we can see a clear reference to this anime that was used in the game. And here is the giant flower, which looks a little different from the game. And the next one is again from the boss fight or the chapter in the game, which is reference to, of course, the Infinity Castle from Demon Slayer. As you can see, the structures is quite similar with moving blocks and all. And also we have to fight a one boss here, so you can clearly see that it's a reference from Demon Slayer anime, especially from the Demon Slayer season 4. As you can see, here is also a boss fight in the game, and from the surroundings you can see it's quite similar to the Infinity Castle from the Demon Slayer. And here is the anime source, which will be right here on the screen. Right, as you can see, it's quite similar to Demon Slayer season 4 with moving blocks, and it looks really like an Infinity Castle, so a really good reference from the game. And finally we have the Jojo famous poses, and we can see the various character. This is after completing the one of the chapter. In this cutscene they will try to do a photo shoot in which they do a various poses, and one of them is of course the Jojo poses. Okay, and here they are. And as you can see right here, this pose is definitely from the Gojo, and even the filter turns to just like the Jojos. And finally guys, that was all the Easter eggs and references of anime that I could find in this closed beta test. If I had more time, then I would have found more if they have added, and there is a chance that they might add more in the final version of the game. So make sure that you are stay tuned for that video, okay? And I will try to find all those Easter eggs when the game officially launches. And so guys, that was all the anime and Easter eggs that I could find. Okay, so if you're watching till now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day ahead. Thanks and goodbye.